Today you are watching Monday with the Mayor here on 18 WJTS, and we are in Ferdinand talking with Town Manager Chris James. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for coming back in person, Ann.
Yes,
it's always
finally
good to see you face to face and just a voice on the phone.
And speaking of in person, Chris Mart will be happening this year.
It will. We had a one-year hiatus last year. I know the Chris Mart folks, it was a painful decision for them to have to call it off, but it was the right thing to do then. And pretty much from the time they canceled last year, they have been preparing for this year. It all gets going next weekend. Friday, November 19th is Chris Mart Eve. The Christmas angel will appear at the crypt of the Sisters of St. Benedict. Ferdinand Elementary student kids will be leading a candlelight procession up. We'll have the big event there. And then on Saturday the 20th, and Sunday the 21st at 6 different locations throughout town. Folks can find over 200 different vendors with literally A to Z in terms of crafting or food or other knickknacks and gift items. We're expecting a large crowd because it didn't happen last year. Getting closer to the holidays, so it's kind of a tradition for folks to come out. They bring in tour buses, so it's not just Du Bois County type folks or even Southwest Indiana. I mean, these buses come from multiple places away, so we're really looking forward to having those folks come back in. And next week, our crews are going to be busy getting decorations up on Main Street to get that Christmassy feel. We will also have our town Christmas tree actually here at Town Hall, and it will be lit for the events as well. We won't have Santa Claus this year. We're still kind of playing it cautious with COVID things between the kids and with Santa. We don't want anybody on either side of the North Pole getting sick right before the holiday. So this year will be just a traditional tree lighting. I'll just turn the tree on myself before Chris Mart, and it'll be up and lit in time for the actual Chris Mart and going through the rest of the holiday season. But again, no Santa Claus again this year, just more of a laid back again type of approach, getting the tree lit, and hopefully in 2022 we'll be back to 100% normal again.
And this is also a great way to help out your local businesses by shopping local during this event.
Definitely so. I know all of the entities in town, they usually see an influx as there are literally thousands of extra people in Ferdinand for the weekend. And then the vendor booths, nonprofit organizations, and just regular folks who do crafts of different kinds, whether it's wood ornaments or purses or steampunk jewelry, anything. There's something for everyone, and they can go to FerdinandChrisKindlemark.com. That website will spell out all the particulars in terms of what booths are at what locations, but again, 6 spots throughout town. Come early. There'll be shuttle service, so you can park in one spot and not have to play find a spot parking kind of deal. You can park your vehicle, leave it all day, let the shuttle do the work for you, and you just worry about carrying bags of things that you've bought at the different booths.
But before then, we do have Veterans Day, and city offices will be closed for that day this week.
Yes, we've started doing that the last couple of years. We will be closed on Veterans Day. Town Hall, all of our utility departments will be closed for the day, so our employees can take that day in remembrance. And I want to give a shout out to the Ferdinand Kiwanis Club. They will be putting up the Avenue of Flags again this week, starting today and tomorrow, getting the flags up throughout town from folks who have I don't know if it's purchased or rented, how the best way to describe it, but they signed up to have a flag in their yard. Well over 100 people and businesses throughout town have taken advantage of that, and it looks really neat when all the flags are out and the wind's blowing, and it's a really great look, especially for Veterans Day.
And speaking of the city as well, the latest round of community crossings grants.
Yes, we got word just last week. We'd kind of been waiting at previous council meetings. Do we know yet? When are we going to find out? And we got the official letter of notification last week. The town of Ferdinand was approved for a total of just over $457,000. Our share is 1/4 of that, so about $113,000, $114,000 that we can use to cover our part. I know the tentative list, there's probably 15 sections of street that we've got listed as potential targets. At our actual council meeting next Tuesday evening, we'll finalize that, get everything signed and sent back to the state, and do the process of getting the engineering work done so we make sure that the dollars hit the way we want it to. If we can expand it out, great. If we have to contract it back a little, we'll do that as well. But that obviously won't happen until springtime because it's getting too cold to do any kind of real hardcore paving. But that'll be something we'll be looking forward to in the very early part of 2022. And also paving-wise, if things go according to the way it's been presented the last couple of years, NDOT is going to be coming in and doing a full repave of 162 in town, basically from where I-64 overpass is out to the north side of town. So Jasper had their turn with 231, Huntingburg had their turn this year, and Ferdinand gets its turn in 2022. So looking forward to that as well.
Well, that's what we have, so thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Ann.
Today you've been watching Monday with the Mayor here on 18 WJTS, and we've been in Ferdinand speaking with Town Manager Chris James. Thanks for tuning in. This is 18 WJTS, local people watching local people.